Hey, what's up, Phantom Fam? How's everyone doing? Today I am going to be reviewing the new helmet from SteelBird that's called the SteelBird SBA Air 2. But this one has got a built-in sun visor, so it's called a dual visor helmet. Now I'm gonna focus on the pros and cons because I've been using this helmet for a month. So it's not a typical unboxing review where I rushed into it. I wanted to see what are the actual changes that they've made, and this is going to be my honest review. The helmet was sent to me from SteelBird, so I've not bought it, but then they wanted honest feedback, so let's get it started. In slow. Check this. So this is the helmet, the SteelBird Air SBA 2. As you can see, it comes with a clear visor, and then you have a ratchet mechanism on the left hand side, which should make you lock and release this interior sun visor. So I'll just wear it and show it to you. As you can see, it basically covers the eye portion really well, so you don't need to swap visors, which was, I think, the major issue with the first version of this helmet. But then that's it. Now let's jump into the pros and cons. Starting with the pros, I have them written down here. So first pro is it's lightweight. How lightweight this whole helmet is. It's about 1280 grams plus minus 20 grams depending. So just over a kilo. Not bad, good for city riding, I would say. Second pro is its ISI mark, as you can see here. So it's certified. It's a certified helmet. But they say it's also meets European Sorry for the noise. They say it meets the European standards, but there is no such mark. There's no ECE. There's no DOT on it as well. So you get an ISI rated helmet. Third pro is max vision. It's just how wide and how open this visor is. It really helps in city traffic. When you're in bumper to bumper traffic, you're trying to navigate your bike or your scooter through tight spaces. This helps a lot. Now the fourth pro is the dual visor itself. So you don't have to swap out the visors, although I think the original the original chrome visors gave the helmet a very premium feel, but then that's up to you. And the fifth is what this helmet is known for: the air, the massive amount of air vents it has on top, and the exhaust ports here. So it really keeps your head cool compared to other helmets that I've used. This is very effective. Now those are the pros. Now let's get into the cons of this helmet. Number one, and I would say this is the safety aspect, guys. So if you're using this helmet for highway rides, just look at how small this area is and how close, because the helmet is so compact, your chin is really close to this part of the helmet. So it's just bolted on. So it's got two bolts on here on the other side and two bolts here. So it's not really, I wouldn't say it's a very safe helmet to wear on anywhere. If you're doing anywhere above 35 kmph, this will be very dangerous. That's number one. I wish they just didn't focus on the compactness and rather made this helmet more strong compared to the other SteelBird helmets that I've used in the past. Even the off-road helmet is, you can see the way it's fortified and made is really good. They missed that part on this. The second part that I want to focus is the interior fabric, guys. Now I'm sorry this camera will not be able to focus, but they seem to have changed. They seem to have gone a step down from what the original SBA Air 2 had. Like, there's no branding on it, and the air vents, the original one had some massive air vents. This one doesn't, And like I said, I'm sorry, I just don't have the lighting to focus on that. The third part is the Sun Visor mechanism. It's a hit and miss, guys. So sometimes it just tends to, if you're not aware and your head moves, you can see the Sun Visor can come down, and if you forget to lock it as such, so you have to use, and it's the problem is they've not even mentioned which way is lock and which way is release. So it says design registration is pending, so I am hoping that this was an early prototype model that they've sent me, and whatever feedback I'm giving will help them make these little changes. So the Sun Visor mechanism is not really, I'm not really happy with it, and now you can see it's locked in place, and sometimes moving, there you go. So if I move the switch a little bit, it just drops down. I don't know how this affects changing the visor, removing the visor. Is it complicated? The fourth con, and it's the major deterrent for me and why I would not purchase actually any SteelBird Air SteelBird helmet, is the limited size. So at 600 mm, it's for people with larger heads. You know, I wear normally an XL in all the helmets, so this barely fits me, and while I remove it, I do end up getting these screws sometimes running, sometimes rubbing my forehead, which is not really cool, and it can hurt, so I have to be careful. So please, SteelBird, if you're listening, please come up with more shell sizes. And because this is the largest size, you can see the padding also becomes the thinnest, because that's all that they're making. The shell size only one, and they're only making the changes in the padding so that it will fit different size of heads, from I think extra small to just large. So please bring extra large and XXL, which will make this helmet more comfortable for people like me. And the last con is, guys, you can see there is no paint scheme on this. It's just matte black. It's a fingerprint magnet, and you can easily you'll have to keep cleaning this helmet most of the time. There are no graphics. This SteelBird logo is stuck on, and as you can see, just within a month of use, the R has already fallen. so guys, please, SteelBird, if you're listening, please, you know, I think people who are buying this helmet are mostly going to use it in city traffic or for going to office. If I'm riding a scooter, I want the helmet to be flashy. It will also help the helmet stand out, and I think that was what the SBA Air 2 initially was. So that's it, guys. Those are my pros and cons for SteelBird Air SBA 2 dual visor. Let me know what you feel down in the comments below, and if you are interested in chasing this helmet, I will leave the link down in the description. So please hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and if you have not subscribed, let me know. I have a giveaway coming up. I'm gonna review actually an open face helmet. I've not done that ever, but I know it's popular with many people, especially women prefer open face helmets as well. And so that review is coming up, plus my DJI Spark, and a whole lot of new things happening on the channel. So thank you for your support, guys, and make sure you ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Phantom out.
Give them prayer hands, say what's up, America. Half of you should know me, right? Other half a replica. Shout out to my shout out to that one dude. Oh wait, fuck that, ain't nobody held my ass out on this jump through. Seems like they finally give a fuck when they see numbers climbing. Most my family don't even believe that those numbers mine.